Let's see. Let's turn this over, these over. That should be good enough. Oh, I really want to put music on, but I feel like it's gonna get I feel like if I do, we're gonna get, I don't know, copyrighted and kicked off. So we'll just leave it off for now. All right, so we will be cleaning this Persian that we just picked up. Giovanni's. We got that fat swirl down at the bottom. You guys can obviously see the scratches, so we got a lot of scratches on this one, so we're gonna see what we can do here to get those taken out of this beautiful, beautiful Giovanni's card. See if we can't clean it up. A lot more. I think this is probably one of my favorite Persian cards that Pokemon has ever created. I mean, the one from 151 is pretty solid, but and then there's also the one from that I believe is the WotC promo 2 that's got Giovanni's eyes in the background. Let's see how many scratches we got out there. Alright. So just after one application, there's a few deeper ones right here, top and bottom. Yeah, I love this card. It's, for me, I think it's honestly between, there's a few deeper ones that we might be able to get out with a couple more applicants here. It's either between this or the WotC promo with Giovanni's eyes in the background. Those two are the Dark Persian. Actually, I think that might just be the Team Rocket one, but I thought there was a promo of it too. I mean, those two are just, those two cards are probably some of the best ones that I've seen of Persian for a long while. I mean, Shrouded Fables, Persian's pretty good. No, I mean, I'll tell you exactly where to go to get them. I don't sell clean products. I just use the ones that I trust and believe in. And then I've been using on cards for, honestly, probably almost a year now. I mean, I've used them on my Zards. I've used them on a lot of my PC ones, which obviously this one's going to my PC. Yeah, see, look at that. There's just that, it's almost like a key kind of got dragged across. But I mean, other than that, yeah, man, I can easily tell you what to use. There's, yeah, it's just this one right here, this one right here. But I mean, other than that, you can't really complain. There's just too much light on there. Hold on. There we go. Now once we take that light off, this card really pops again. So yeah, no. Basically what I use is I use New Finish. I use New Finish, and then I use Q-tips. Always make sure to use a microfiber cloth though. Use a microfiber cloth and just make sure there's always a clean spot when doing it. I mean, you can do it with a normal light. I always have a ring light or like a very bright spotlight. The reason why is because that way you can check all the different angles, and then you know if there's going to be any residue left over. Yeah, no problem. You want to mainly just wipe one direction. When you get towards the bottom of the hollow, though, it's okay to go top to bottom. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure you use a bright enough light so you can see all the reflections to make sure you get off all residue, especially if you're going to send them in to get graded, which be careful. They could, if they find any residue, they'll put altered, which altered isn't too bad, but sometimes they won't even grade it. They'll just send it back to you. Yeah, I still haven't pulled that one. I've opened up a decent amount of Shrouded, but haven't pulled the Houndoom or the Persian. I did pull Fezipenti and a few other SIRs out of it, but yeah, you just always want to make sure. I don't know. I recently bought Kurtz. He's got the polisher stuff too, and I don't use it anymore really on the hollow. A Castle P that's a solid one too. It's kind of bad that it went all the way, or it's gone down quite a bit, but. And then what I'm doing right now is just, we're taking Kurt's wax right now. We're just gonna run it over the back. To really just get rid of any old residue or anything like that. Burn out the back again. The white one, the Mega Gengar. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the VMAX? Yeah, that's solid then. What in the world? It almost... That's weird. It almost looks like water damage. And I didn't even notice that. It almost looks like water damage. That's seeped in right here. Unless if I'm just being weird, but yeah, that looks weird. That doesn't look normal. I didn't notice that on the back, but I mean, good thing Good thing it's a binder card. Yeah. Persian is definitely looking good now. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It looks like right here, this part, and then it runs up. Because you see how it changes color on the bulb? I don't know. There's some residue that got left. All right, there we go. All good though. Yeah, I mean, as long as the front's looking good, that's all that I really care about. Until we find a perfect copy, then we can just swap it out and sell the rest or trade it. All right, we'll jump into this Flareon next. These ones are really hard. Just because when you have the full card, there's not going to be much that we can do, especially with a lot of this stuff right here. So a lot of times we just try to clean it up as best we can just to make it shine. But yeah, when you got the full reverse hollow like that, it's going to be one of the harder ones to try to clean. Really? Most people, I don't know why, most people don't say Flareon. But then again, I feel like Jolteon and Leafeon are the least favorite among pretty much everybody. I normally hear like Sylveon first. Umbreon, Sylveon. Those are the ones that I normally hear always. Yeah, to me, I mean, it's a solid choice for sure. Flareon is definitely a good choice. I mean, see, we're able to get off a lot of the scratches, but when you start getting wear marks like this, that's when it gets really, really difficult. I mean, some of these are just... Gengar is my second, so I like Gengar like I like Pikachu and Alakazam. Those are my top three. And honestly, it's kind of... Now since someone has kind of made fun of me for saying Riolu and Sudowoodo for my top 5 favorite Pokemon, Vileplume is starting to creep up there. I've always had Vileplume pretty much on every single team when I play the games, which is another weird one, but I don't know. I like a lot of the weird ones. Obviously, I have my normal favorites, but let's see what a couple more players. And a lot of times it doesn't matter if you go over the actual card. It's not gonna hurt it. Again, you want to be pretty careful around the edges, but yeah, the top's looking a lot better. Now we just got to work a little bit harder on. But I mean, there's not really... there's not too much more that we can do on this one just because of how beat down this was. This is what happens when you don't sleeve up your cards and you just put them in cardboard boxes. Just sits there and they scratch on every little thing. I think we're just going to do one more pass. So this is the reverse hollow from Rising Rivals. My buddy gave me a stack of cards last Sunday, I believe, and I just haven't had time to get to them. Kind of looked like it took off a little bit more, so. I will admit that's a heck of a lot better. That wear mark we limited the wear mark. So that's good. Especially if it's just binder. I mean, you can't tell. Back is definitely beat up. I think we're gonna have to, yeah, there's some marks like right here. We're gonna have to clean a little bit. But that's okay. I'm actually gonna fold this the other way. So this is one of the products I do like from Kurtz. It's his cleaning spray. A lot of people would probably tell you not to do it on a towel like this. But I just think it's a lot better. Some of those are just indentations. Yeah, it's almost like someone cut the card. We're just gonna do, actually, we're just gonna take the new finish. Right over top of that dot. There we go. Can't tell if that's an indentation. Or maybe I missed the dot completely. We're gonna do it one more time. You don't really want to use new finish on the back of the card, I'll tell you that right now. Because if you do it too much, it will remove the actual ink on the card. Yeah, it's barely noticeable now. All right. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good on it. We'll do one pass over it. Again, I don't really like using, yeah. But yeah, that's about the only thing that I use from Kurtz now. I mean, I will use his wax on the back of the card, and I'll use it on the front, but if I'm trying to remove scratches, I'm using new finish all day long. I'm not wasting my time with, I mean, his old stuff was from what I heard, a lot better from people that I've talked to. Um, Everybody that I've talked to, though, with the new stuff, they said that it's way too hard. It's almost like it's dry. But yeah, that definitely looks a lot cleaner, a lot more shinier. We might just run, yeah, we'll run a small little pass of wax over the back here. People have asked me if there's any fixes for whitening. There really isn't. I mean, depending on where the whitening is, you can always try to like use a thermal pen or kind of like a credit card or to like squeegee the corners down. But I mean, once it's up, it's up. It's Eric knows everything. Who's it? But yeah. But whitening, yeah, it's just there really is nothing for whitening. Yeah, see, Flygon and Drapion, those are your weird picks. I guess it all depends on if we're battling or not. If we're battling, I'm not picking Sudowoodo. Well, depending. Terra Sudowoodo is obviously a lot better than regular Sudowoodo, but no, for me, it would probably be obviously Pikachu, Gengar, Alakazam, Riolu, because it turns into Lucario. I mean, I could just do Lucario, but Sudowoodo. Then from there, Arcanine, Vileplume. What is that, 7? I'm trying to think of what else I throw in there. What do I always battle with? Dragonite would be in there. I don't know. That one's tough to get there. I mean, this one, looking at it, I mean, it's pretty clean. It's just the back that we'll have to clean up. There's some stuff on there to get rid of. We'll just start with that right away then. I'm trying to think of what else. Why is that not coming off? Maybe Kurt's cleaning spray doesn't do that either. Ooh, do we have a crease? Yeah, there is. A tiny little crease. That's insane. Normally his cleaning spray just takes that right off. So maybe none of his products are working now. Hey, gorgeous. Oh, there we go. Yeah. His wax got it off. Alright. Now we'll clean Ninetales. If it's anything like the other ones, more than likely it's going to be like a goldish bronze color coming off the hollow. I mean, this hollow was pretty much cleaned already. Now I'm really stuck. Vileplume, Dragonite, Arcanine. Yeah, see. That's how. Why are we doing? You mean, what are we doing here? We are cleaning cards, babe. That is what we're doing. Yeah. Now it's just perfect. Man, you really got me thinking now. What are my other two? I mean, I could probably say some legendaries, but that would just be cheating. Yeah, they don't really make hollows like they used to. That's for sure. We're gonna have to come back to this one and see if we can't get out that tiny little crease along this edge. Yeah, because I mean, I would throw Mew in there, but Mew is really cheating. Or Raikou. No, well, yeah, I always had Raikou. It was either, yeah, it was always Raikou. Or Zapdos, which is really weird. A lot of lightning. Um, what's another one of my favorite ones? It's weird because most people would then say um, like Squirtle and Bulbasaur and everything like that, but I try to stay away from starters too. This one, there's really, again, there's really nothing to this one. I mean, there's a little bit there that we can clean, but Arcanine, Vileplume. Bulbasaur. Yeah, everybody always asks me what's mine, but I'm like, I always say Pikachu, and they're like, well, that they weren't a starter. I know, but he was a starter when I played. Because I started with Pokemon Yellow. But realistically, I'd probably have to pick Squirtle or Bulbasaur for my favorite starter. Charizard's just too. I mean, as much as I love Charmander, I did always have a fighting type. Man, I don't know what is on there. There's something on there. We'll just try. We'll try a little new finish. Yeah, I went from yellow to gold to, I think I had crystal. I think that was everything that I had. Yeah, I don't know what is on there. That might be like an actual scuff mark. Which is kind of insane. Because normally I can just, like dirt and grime and everything like that, new finish just pulls off right away. That actually just might be a scuff mark. Yeah, I just might have to try something else to get that one off, but the purple and blues that they put on these hollows are insane. It's harder to, I mean, you guys obviously can see it now, but it's hard to actually show until I can move the camera in the right way. Ooh, there's a hollow or a swirl right up at his hand too. But yeah, it's like I have to have just enough. I mean, it's insane. Obviously, I'll take pictures and throw them up on my Instagram to see the difference and stuff. I really want to know what the heck is on the back of this card. I think it is worn down. It's kind of, it looks just a touch faded. So I think that's why. Which is alright. Yeah, other than that, I mean, what I would actually admit is Japanese hollows, they tend to be the easiest to clean. Yeah. I actually just cleaned that on my Instagram not too long ago. I can always go grab that and show you. But yeah, I want to say it's like 8 posts down. I think I'm only like 2 cards away of completing Team Rocket's set. It should be in my Dark Charizard, non-hollow. Oh, I lied. 3 cards. Dark Charizard, non-hollow. And then both trainers. So 15 and 16. But yeah, I just bought this and cleaned this guy up not too long ago. Probably like a month ago. And then same with this guy. This guy was in rough shape. And then like he was cloudy. And then I was able to clean him up and got that. Yeah. So what I've actually been doing is I've been trying to get pretty much every single card with a swirl. Like even which is really hard to do. Alakazam is one of the harder ones to find with a swirl. My Dark Charizard has it up here. Blast Ice, I don't think has it. But yeah, if you guys are wondering how safe New Finish is, every single card that I showed you is what I've used them on. But yeah, so it looks like three left for Team Rocket. All right, let's get back to Ampharos here. I believe, yeah, there's a lot of scratching. There's a lot of deep scratches too, so there's some marks up there. And what's nice is if you get a lot of grime and crap like this, what's going on, man? But when you get a lot of grime and dirt like this up here, a lot of times when you just wipe straight up, it actually cleans a lot of it too, so we should be able to get Ampharos back to looking good. I'm gonna have to switch sides here pretty soon. I've used this one too many times already. Yeah, just few swipes right over that dot. Should come off. I'm gonna have to actually apply a little bit of pressure on that one. Unless if that's one of those hollow dots where yeah, so we got rid of a lot of those scratches right off the bat. You don't do that unless you're trying to make it shinier for a better PSA. What? No. You do that if you're trying to make your collection a lot better. I have people ask me to clean cards all the time. I've cleaned every single one of my vintage to mid-era cards for every single one of my binders. I might have to work harder on that. Yeah. What do you think I was doing? You think I was just out here wiping down cards? Now I'm out here cleaning cards for a buddy of mine. I pretty much got all of the scratches out. This one, it's just when they get too deep. So like these ones up here, they get really hard. You don't want to put too many layers. So like all this right here was all scratched up. All this was scratched up here. It's all good, man. We're gonna have to figure out what is on there. Can't tell if that's dirt or if that's just one of those printer hickeys. Typically it's not black though. Typically printer hickeys are like blue and purple and magenta and everything like that, but I mean, that card's looking 10 times better than when it came in. I think we'll end up using this. Let's put a couple sprays on that and see. Yeah. No, I think that's printer hickey because that is not coming off at all. What hollow Alakazam? My last live, I cleaned 3 different ones. Clean first Eddie, Team Rocket, then regular Team Rocket, base set 2. I think I ended up cleaning my... There's a tiny indent that we're gonna have to... Just caught that right here on the back side. We're gonna have to run a thermal pen over that. Just a tiny of indents. That shouldn't take long to get out. The back actually looks pretty clean, so. Whooper's your spirit animal. Yeah, that one's solid now. All right. We'll put that one in the left pile, though. Put Persian up there. What do we got? Ooh. This is one of my favorite. Nate, you've been pulling a lot of packs. I don't know if my parents ever let me open up first edition. My dad would buy me everything else for sports and stuff, but he would never. I don't think he ever bought me first edition. I could be wrong, but there's really nothing wrong with this. I mean, we're gonna clean it up anyways, just in case, but I don't see any scratches. Let's see if there's anything on the back. No, back looks really clean. Yeah, the secret rare from Team Rocket is insane. And the fact that they put this in, this would be Neo Discovery, I believe. Is that one English? Which I actually just cleaned up a Team Rocket one not too long ago. I mean, this thing's already shining without me cleaning it. I don't know why he gave me this to clean. This is like near mint. This is near mint. I don't see anything wrong with this card. I mean, that's just what you normally get off from. Oh. That one little layer almost makes everything pop. It almost looks like it's texturized right now at this angle. I mean, yeah, it's... Yeah, I see why he wanted me to clean it now, just to do that. Yeah, she's sparkling just a little bit now. Just a little bit. Oops. Come on. Why aren't you focused? There we go. That's a gorgeous card. Absolutely gorgeous card. We're going to throw away that. We're going to give him a new penny sleeve here. I think I got some pretty decent cards coming up that are scratch-wise, instead of these already near mint cards that he gave me. Yeah, we got them. Oh, I think we got an Umbreon or an Espeon coming up. Yeah, it's the Espeon. I've already cleaned this one. He's gonna want me to try to fix that corner, because that's really all. That corner and then that crease right there. I think he gave this one to me to clean. Although there is some residue, so we probably should clean it once more here. Man, Delta Species was, oh yeah, I forgot. That's the other part. Never mind, I didn't clean this one because I would never have left that much junk on there. That's insane. All right. Let's start with the back. Let's start with the back here. Oh, that was quick and easy. I know. There's just a little bit of moisture left on it, so at least we got all that off. There's a small indentation right there. I'm just making notes for myself when we start using the thermal pen here a little bit later. So right under the, but I don't see it on this side. So it's right under, it's almost like a fingernail mark. Yeah. Maybe like right here, maybe. Other than that, I don't really see the indentation. Where was it? Okay, there's some stuff there, stuff there. All right. We're just gonna use, where's my scissors? I had a scissors. Oh, there it is. I was like, I thought I had a scissors. If you're wondering why I did that, it's just because I've done too many on that side. Typically, I just leave them on and just flip it over. But I did way too much, and so there's a lot of excess stuff on there. So I try to keep it off my hands as much as I can, especially when I'm dealing with a lot of cards. That's less residue that's gonna get tracked onto other cards when I'm cleaning. Yeah, he had, I'm trying to think of which other ones he had from Delta. I feel like there was a Flareon or Jolteon. Alright, so we're going to try to get rid of that one later and that one later. We got the residue off, so that's good. Is that an indenter? No, that's a little bit more residue down there. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to, man. They're starting to again. Alright, that's gone. So we got the double crease that we'll visit, and then We got that small like fingernail mark underneath the M. Let's see if we can take care of that later. All right, what do we got next? Ooh, yeah, I think I remember cleaning this one already. This was before I knew how to do the thermal pen, so I think that's all that we really need to do for this one. We're gonna try to bend that corner back. And then other than that, that's pretty much all we can do. But yeah, they just don't make them like they used to anymore, man. I wish there was something I could teach you guys for whitening, but there really isn't. I'm not someone who colors corners or paints corners or anything like that. I've been scammed on that too many times. My Dark Charizard, I believe, actually has painted corners. Yeah, we'll try to get rid of some of that up top. All right. So that one was a quick one. That's all thermal pen. What's this one? Oh, another Ampharos. It's going to be a little hard to see scratch-wise, but sometimes this one's pretty clean too. There's a lot of residue. You can see this right here. There's residue on there. Yeah, I wonder if did I clean this one for him? There's a lot of residue on there. If I didn't do a good job, that's for sure. Tiny little indent. No. It looks like I didn't because there's some stuff on the back we got to take care of, so I don't think I cleaned that one. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do for him. We're just going to start with wax. Just run it on the back here. Should be able to clean a lot of that off right off the bat. Maybe not. Might have to use spray. Which is all good. If you guys are wondering what this is just one of those makeup removers. They typically, if you go to like Walmart or Target, they should come in like packs of like 50 or 100. But it's just makeup remover discs or whatever the heck. That's all that you're looking for. I think there's something else on that. Because that's weird that the spray's not taking that off. So faintly run that across so we don't take off. Yeah, what is on there? It's really weird. I don't like looking through the phone and try to clean stuff. That might be another scuff mark. Because that's insane. insane. Yeah, that's what it is. So basically, someone dragged this along like concrete. That's why it's not coming off. Because even if I use... I'll try to get this and see if we can't. If I can pinpoint where it was now. Okay, so like right here. If that doesn't get it off, then I don't. Yeah, they're scuffs. It sucks because it's such a beautiful card. All right. All we can really do is clean it then. All we can really do is just clean her. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I'm just checking to make sure all the residue is off. Yeah, I can definitely tell. There's little indentations, it almost looks like rocks. I think that's what it was. I think it was rocks. We're just gonna do one layer of wax, and then I think we need to throw this one out. Not the card. The sponge. I'm not throwing the card out, don't worry. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. I just wish I could get that off, but being that it's scuffed, can't really do much about it. Alright, what do we got next? What do we have? Ooh. Oh, I don't know why he gave me this card. Gave me a Lost Thunder. Umbreon. There's really nothing wrong with it, but we'll do a quick dump on the holo here. Yeah, and this stuff works on any holo, so it doesn't matter if it's modern or vintage. So even with like the regular holos, I don't know why you would want to, but maybe with some of the promos or the Cosmo holos, that's probably why you might want to clean that up with the surface. But yeah, I really don't know. I mean, when I first looked at it, it was spotless, so I don't know why he threw this one in, but it's all good. Make sure all the residue is off. All right. All right, give me one that's, all right, there we go. Although this one's kind of perfect too, not gonna lie, when I first looked at it. The Deoxys. I mean, there's some tiny scratches right there. Right above his body, there's a little bit. Nothing major. Still very clean card. This one was definitely dragged along like concrete on the back. There's a lot of tiny microabrasions. So I don't know. Probably won't be able to do much for that. We'll do some wax on the back. Just see if maybe we'll fill in some. Or maybe wipe away some, but yeah, there's not much we can do for the back. I love this hollow. Call Legends. Heart Gold Silver era. Probably some of the best hollow eras. Should be done. Oh, no, we left. See, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure to have a bright light so you can see if you left any residue. Just means that I probably had a part of the towel that wasn't clean that was rubbing over top. All right. We'll use some wax on it. Not sure what it's gonna do, but there's not much we can actually do on this guy on the back, so. But that's okay. We just do what we can. I mean, I got rid of some, but they're just, you can see all these over here. Yeah, it's like someone just dragged it across concrete, so. But it's alright. It's a solid Deoxys card. Heavy play Gardevoir? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These are the fun ones. These are the fun ones where they're cloudy, just beat. They got everything that you can think of on it. Huge print line down the middle. These are my favorite to work on. Because EMAG Delibird card price? I don't know what that is. I know what Delibird is, but I don't know what EMAG. Or was that supposed to be damaged Delibird? But these are my favorite to work on. The the cloudy ones. This is from Secret Wonders. Secret Wonders Reverse Hollow Gardevoir. This thing was just disgusting. Should be able to hopefully revive a little bit of it. Oh, that print line is gross. That print line is gross. Oops. The finger was still in it. I mean, that's just one. That's taken off so much of that cloudiness. There's a lot, I mean, it's just too many deep scratches, but we'll be able to get all that off as well. Run that across the top here. Yeah, see, that was just one. I can still see my fingers on some of it. One application, I got all that out. We're just gonna have to probably do one or two more. Want to shake this up again. Feel like it's getting a little runny. Do another layer here. Hopefully should be able to take care of another layer of those scratches here. Yeah, there's a good amount that came off on that one. Yeah, that's insane, the difference. I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of deep scratches and a huge print line, but I mean, the difference of where it was to now is huge. That print line I just can't get over. That is just disgusting. But mid-era cards like that, vintage to mid-era, those were known for that kind of stuff. They were just known for print lines after print lines. Starting to, the hollow's starting to bleed through a little bit. Yeah, definitely so much better. I mean, that's really all that we can do for a card like that. I mean, it looks 10 times better than what it was. $4. What is that one? The Noctowl. This one seems like it was pretty clean already. Oh, there is, nope, I lied. There's decent amount of scratches right above his head. Yeah, look at all those. You ready for this? This is going to be one of my favorite ones. Unless if it just completely doesn't work. No, I know it will. I've used this stuff on so many different cards. I can already tell. A lot of them have come out already. You just tell by the way that it shines at certain angles. Oh, maybe not. Wow. Those are actually deep, deep scratches. We'll try a few more layers and see if we can. I mean, it's pulled out some of them. I didn't realize how deep some of those are. All right. Let's get to work. Let's do a few more layers here. Apparently my stomach is saying we're hungry. We're not hungry. We're eating. We are good. All right. It's weird because I'm not seeing any blue come off, which normally you would on a hollow like this, but it's all right. I mean, they're getting better. You can see they're starting to be less and less. But a lot of the bigger ones, it's just, those are the hardest ones to get out. We're only going to do 3 layers, like I say, all the time. Do not do more than 3 layers. Do 3. And if you need to, wait a few days. Let everything settle. Let the card relax. And then see if you can't get a few more out. You don't want to wear off too much of the card. That's for sure. Just want to continue to work it. See, they're getting less and less, but I can almost start to see the cars starting to wear down. And we don't want that to keep happening, so. Oh, maybe that was just residue. Yeah, it just looks like residue. That was left. So we're good there. Yeah, I mean, we got out a decent amount, but yeah, there's just so many heavy scratches in there. But that's okay. Yeah, the back didn't need cleaning. I think we only have like 3 left until we work into the thermal pen and see if we can't fix any of those creases and edges. Yeah, what do we got? 3 left? Ooh. Japanese for alligator, Neogenesis. Neogenesis. Might be some scratching. Oh, there's a huge crease. Well, we know what we're going to be working on. That right there. So that's going to get tossed into the thermal pen pile. See if we can fix that up. That might have been, normally I don't put that much on there, but I accidentally put a lot on that one. Oh yeah, they're golden now. I just saw the tiniest of residue at the top. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna have to really see if we can't fix that part of it. It almost seems like someone tried and burnt it, but I don't know if that was the case. All right, we got 2 left. I know some of you probably are like, this is really boring, but that's all right. It is a-okay. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. All right, Diamond Pearl. Empoleon. Yeah, a lot of heavy scratches. See if we can't take care of that. Looks like a lot of heavy scratches on the back. Might just do some wax and be done on the back. Doesn't look like much we can do on that one. All right. There's some scratching still. Gotta find the right light to hit all of them. Definitely some scratching still, so I'd say probably one more layer. Should be a solid bet. I hate when my Q-tips start to do that. Kind of builds like a tail at the end. Just trying to get as even as possible. It's insane how much this just cleans up and shines. Just insane. Yep, so now they're pretty much almost gone. Just some at the bottom left, and a few heavy ones at the top, but 100% better. 100% better. I don't think there's anything that we have to do. Yeah, on the back. Back we'll probably just have to throw some wax on the back, and then we should be decent. But yeah, one more layer. Should be all that we need. I mean, most people are not going to be looking at it this close when you have it in your binder. I always make sure whoever's cards I'm cleaning, I always clean it the best that I can. So I'll make sure that I do the best I can for them. Treating it like my own card. Ooh, there's some blue that came off on that one. So hopefully we're looking good. There's no residue left. Yeah, all the scratches are pretty much gone except for those heavy ones. That's 100 times better than what it was. 100 times better. All right. Throw it up there, which I probably really shouldn't be doing that, but that's all good. I'm just gonna quickly throw some wax on the back. I definitely cleaned it up better. Just make sure to get all the residue off. And then with this, if there is any residue left, you just throw a couple more swirls on it. Oh yeah. Now we're looking pretty good. It's just fingerprints. My fingerprints are all over the card, but there we go. Residue wise, yeah, everything's off. It's back looking shiny. Shiny as ever. Alright, last one. Until we jump into thermal pen here. What is it? Oh, never mind. This one's just a straight thermal pen. So let me clean up all this stuff and then we're just gonna jump in straight to the thermal pen. We're just gonna toss that one away. These can go back. This can go back. Spray. Where is it? Alright, now we pull out the thermal pen. Now we really get to practicing. See if we can't fix some more here. All right, I just need an energy module. So, like I just opened up an ETB. I should have some energy cards here. Colorless or steel works the best. Darkness would probably be fine. All right. So we're gonna grab this. So as you can see, it's that corner. Well, it's really just this side.
Weird. Whoever told me to use an energy card, I
don't know, it just doesn't seem to be
working. I mean, I guess
some of it's working, but we have to really work on that one now.
we cleaned up.
Yeah, we did clean up that one pretty decent.
Still gonna have to work on that edge though.
I don't get it, man. We're gonna try. This head.
Let's see what we can do.
I need. Need better light.
I don't know. I don't get why. Get why this corner's just doesn't want to go down. I mean, we got the rest of it to go down, but
I don't know. It might be too lost. I don't really like giving up on things like this, but I just don't know why the thermal's not working. I don't remember.
I remember this Nine Tails. Oh yeah, the back of it. That's what it was.
The back of it.
It almost looks like someone already tried. Can kind of see it. I think we gotta go from the back here. See, we need to attack it from the back here. We can't work out that small indent. Starting to. Starting to. Probably lost a lot of people, but whatever. See if we can't. Okay. Pretty much just all along. Right there. Man, definitely flatten that part out along the side. See if we can't work this tiny spot here. Oh no, we pressed too hard. Damn. Oh, I was afraid. We pressed too hard on that one. It's all good though. Should be able to. Should be able to get it off. Yeah, there we go. So we got the burn mark off. And it looks pretty
decent. I'm gonna just run it. See if we can't get this indent here. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where it is. We've gotten the corners to lay flat, which is good. I think it's been so long that they just ended up cracking. Which isn't the greatest, but you can tell they're laying flat, which is good. It's pretty much what we want. I wonder if we couldn't just throw this in the humidor and watch that part light up. I mean, tell you right now, it's way better than what it was, which is good. I'm just running some wax along the side here. Just kind of give it a little shine. We're almost there. It's just, how do I get that tiny bit to fold, you know? There we go. So we got it to fold down, which is good. And then it is straightened. I think that's just the card stuff that you're seeing. So before we wax it one more time, we're gonna see if we can't run it right over this edge and get this to flatten out. It's so close. It wants to flatten out. It really does. I know that. I think we're just gonna leave it. I mean, it almost looks like water damage. It kind of seeped in here. We got the rest of it to lay flat for the most part. It's definitely a lot cleaner now. I mean, you don't notice it on the edges as much. Yeah. I'm thinking that water got in on the edge and that's why it bubbled. But I mean, like that part right there is what I'm worried about. I don't understand why it's not flattening for me. But yeah, definitely looks cleaner. Let's throw that to the side and just kind of leave it as is. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that off. Trying to think of what this card had. I don't think there was anything wrong with this one, or was there? It's Is there an indentation? Was it the corner? No, corner's fine. I don't remember. Well, oh, it's that spot. Got it, yeah. There's a spot right there. Need to get out. Okay. Right there. Oh, let's just burn my finger. I just can't tell which way I need to flatten it. I think it's supposed to go down. Yeah, it looks like the indent's on the back. Man, it's just... It's like, how do you really pinpoint, you know? I kind of seem to do it there. I don't notice it as much now on the back. I mean, on the front. It's almost, I think it's almost out. It's the hardest little tiny indent to get out. I mean, the front's almost taken care of. Then as you run your finger across, you don't even feel it. You probably should not be doing this right here, but
If I screw it up, I'll pay my buddy what he's charging for it, so.
I mean, I just don't think it's gonna come out of the back. That's the insane part. Probably shouldn't have done that on the glass, but whatever. I still see it. I wonder. It's gonna be the most annoying thing to try to get out. It's gonna bother me, and I'm gonna sit here for hours and hours trying to get this little indentation out. I mean, it's so close to coming out. And the thing is, I think I'm supposed to be going from this side, but it's just, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, we did the best we could on it. That's all that matters. All that matters. Make sure all the residue is off. Alright. Well, that one is done. Done. Oh man, oh man. Alright. Oh yeah. Espeon. We got 2 creases. Let's start on this one first. You ever get so frustrated working on something? I mean, I can see it kind of flattening, but it's like, just doesn't wanna. Um, see if we can't just work it slightly here. I mean, I know it's getting better, but it's like, why can't you just flatten, you know? That one's almost out. Yeah, that one is almost out. We got it to be like the faintest of faints. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right. So we got that one out. Question is, can we get this guy out? All right, we're almost there on that one. Almost there. We gotta go here, there, there. The faintest of bubbles. Come on. I'm starting to get impatient. It's working though. Just gotta be patient. Be patient. Keep rubbing. Yeah, we're almost there. Just the tiniest of spots left. That's 100 times better.
Okay. Now we gotta go.
Oops.
We gotta work that edge.
Okay, we can work on that. So we got that one cleaned. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's right. Wait. Okay, it's right there.
All right, we got a little bit left. And then this one should be.
Should be. It is so close to being good.
We are so close. Come on.
I'm so close to burning my fingers. It's insane how close we are. I'm just trying to figure out how I need to work this to get that down because the backside is completely fine. There's nothing there. It's just right there. We're gonna have to
work it a few different times here.
All right, let's see if we can't
Get that sitting down just a little bit better. As much as I. Ooh, I almost just burned myself.
as much as I like it. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you can almost, I've almost gotten this completely out. Um,
As long as you're not burning the card, that's all that matters. And right now I'm not. In outwards, kind of. It's more. I mean, doing it helps, but what I'm doing is I'm going along the edges to
fold them back down. Because you see how it's starting to fold towards me, which now it's not so much anymore. It used to be.
So what you do is you take it, you run it along the edge, and then you work it out.
and then they start to sit a little more. But what's crazy is how much of a crease this one used to be, and there's just little bubbles. Like when I had it like this, you could see the full on crease. So we can kind of see a slight indentation. So with that, we're gonna have to do this. We'll quickly just run it right over the back. Just kind of flatten and run it. Yeah. It kind of seems like I'm overkilling, but the thing is, this is actually, it's a lot thicker. So I'm not really overkilling it, even though it seems kind of like it. Because if I were to use a penny sleeve, well here, I'll just show you. Because I have another one. So if I were to use a penny sleeve, see how quickly that starts to melt? And this is on the coldest when you use penny sleeves. I mean, it's still work. If you look at the back, it's still double layered and you're not getting there. You just have to be careful because, yeah, because if you use penny sleeves, it'll burn the top. And then if you're not paying close attention, that's when you start working on that second layer. So I found out these tend to be better. Thermal pen, I think I spent like 30 on it off of Amazon. And it's the rechargeable one. So it should be just like USB-C rechargeable thermal pen. And I forget what the actual name of the plastic is for, or what the actual name of it is. I know, same here, man. I think if you look up clear stencil, you might see what it is. Or you might get some stuff for that. Because I think it's the same stuff that they use for stencils. I just don't remember exactly what it was or what it's called. Yeah, I mean, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see what I did to my Bubble Mew. I'm so close to getting this out. And this then it was pretty deep. I think I'm just gonna try to work it a few more here. And then facts. And if you're someone like me who they get stuck on the tiniest of things, like I said, when I first started, I'll have a before and afters. Like you could see the actual crease. Now you can't see the crease. You can barely see it in the faintest. And that's what's bothering me here.
But it's one of those things where I think I'm just gonna leave it be for now. We'll just do one more hard press, push over top.
Maybe. Maybe. I just, again, like I said, I don't want to go too crazy on it. I don't remember if I need to do that corner. It's really bothering me because I want to make a few more passes, but that's okay. We're just going to throw some wax, throw it right over the areas that I worked on. Man, it's so dang close. Yeah, but I've been trying to work with the the thermal pen a lot more because I was talking to a few other buddies and they said that they work with this girl who she does not use a humidor. All she uses is a thermal pen. Yeah, here, I'll just zoom in a little bit more. I mean, it's so close to getting out. It's the faintest of bubbles. That one I pretty much got out. There's just that small little indentation. Tiniest bit. But yeah, I mean, it's exactly. I ca I'm thinking about using I do have a humidor too, and I'm thinking about maybe if I do that, or maybe if I just do. So if you guys follow Kurt, Kurt does what he'll do is he'll spray like wax paper, and then he'll put the foam mats on the wax paper, then put the card, then put the foam mat and the card. Um, yeah, kind of. That's why as long as you're safe about it, as long as you don't put it on high heat, you're good. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is right now. My buddy's not even gonna know the difference. I mean, he might, but because I can still kind of see it in the light right there. But yeah, I'm gonna probably the next best thing will probably be the humidor. Although I do want to run just a few passes along the top in this corner here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you see that? How quickly those ones just... I know. No, it's for a buddy. I mean, that corner flattened pretty quick. That top, you can see it's kind of, the edges are kind of starting to roll. So when they start to roll, it makes it a lot easier. Because then you can just make a few passes with heat. See? See how quickly those rolled edges sat down? That's the biggest thing. Is just to get, so like right here, oh, that might be a nick. That might not actually be rolled edges. Oh, those ones are, yeah. So that's another reason why I like using the thermal pen. Because you can just run it along the edge and just really flatten it. But yeah, the biggest thing is if you can't, at least what I've been, I shouldn't say taught, but kind of taught just because of watching Kurt actually do it. Yeah. So see how they're not rolled anymore? It's kind of hard on here, but so the edges, I'll see if I can find one more. Oh yeah. So rolled edges. So right here we go. See how that corner, you can kind of see how the edge is rolling up. Same along this side. You see how that hollow foil, you can kind of see like a shadow on the inner layer. But yeah, can you see that now? Okay. Oh, I forgot I was zoomed in too much. That's why. My bad. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. My bad. Sometimes I forget to zoom back out when I go through all that. But yeah, it's the same thing. So you just work outwards, and then with the edges that are rolling, you kind of do it at an angle. And you just run it down just like you normally would to flatten them. See the difference? So this actually isn't a rolled edge. Well, it might be. It kind of looks more like chipped whitening on the edge. But obviously you saw the difference between what I did. And then you can kind of see the rolled edge here starting again. So we'll do that again. Yeah, thermal pen, just make sure to try it on cards you don't care about. I was kind of stupid. So if you go on my Instagram and you see a post of what it looks like the top, like almost corner of a card, after about 2 hours with a thermal pen, I decided to be like, screw it. I'm just gonna jump on, my Bubble Mew, and I'm just gonna fix my Bubble Mew. Luckily it panned out, but sometimes you just have to do all or nothing and hope to God that it pans out. So, but yeah, this card, it's the same as my YouTube. It should be. So if you ever go to any of my videos, it's just PokeDRAS. I try to keep everything similar to make it easier. But I also do a lot of giveaways on my Instagram too. Like I just gave away
which I need to actually, it's a good reminder. I need to actually print that label and send him the tracking. I just gave away a free Journey ETB. Last time I gave away prismatic ETB and poster collection box. Depending on what I get for Destin's Rival, it'll be the same thing. It'll probably be an ETB. But yeah, I'm just... Yeah, that's how my Bubble Mew was when I finally pulled it. And then, yeah, so you can just kind of see it. This one's pretty much gone. Oh, I forgot to do those two spots right there. We're just going to fix those two, and then we're going to move on to another card here. What time is it? Oh, probably only going to be on for another like 15 minutes. Actually, probably not, because I think my pen's dying. So we'll go as long as my pen allows me to. And then we're going to hop off here. But yeah, I've noticed that in a lot of mini tins. Yeah, I got a distro. And so I try to give back as much as I can. Like, I have a big card show coming up, and I told a lot of the guys that I'm going to be, for what I have left, I'll be selling the Journey ETBs for 55 and booster bundles for 28. So I try to give back as much as I can. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I mean, if some people decide to resell it, well, that's on them. They're just taking advantage of a good situation, I guess. Can't really do much about it. Oh, whoops. Dropped it. But yeah. Where in UK are you out of? I just noticed some. Oh, that's not indentation. That's just some residue. Yeah. All right, we're good, gun. Yeah. Like I said, I try to do as much as I can because I know this hobby has just gone to complete chaos. I might have just turned that buddy headed for 45 East London. Gotcha. I mean, you might say too much, but I think it's actually a good thing. I mean, I'm going to one pretty much. Yeah, I get that part. I mean, that's because sports people are starting to dive into Pokemon because they can't move as much because more people are wanting Pokemon than they do sports. I've noticed that. I know, I gotta charge my pen. Give me the blue, please. Oh no. Oh, alright, it's dead. Well, I made one pass at it. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I heard that too. Sports shoes have gone crazy.
My pen just died on me, so that sucks. But that's alright. I'll charge this, and I only got 2 more left. I can't remember what I was doing on this one. I did cleaning on it before, but yeah, this one we're gonna have to work on that corner and then there. She should be finished. I know. This card I completely cleaned today. It had so many scratches in it. But then I noticed on the back, I might just be... Oh, maybe not. It might have just been the shadow. It almost looked like it was water damage. Like there was water running straight up through it, but I think it might just be the shadow of the card. He's already a fire type. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now, since I can't use my thermal pen and I already cleaned up all the cards. But I appreciate you jumping on and chatting. I typically try to go live once a week and do some cleaning, so. But yeah, if you got any questions, you can always just reach out to me on Instagram, and I can try to help you as much as I can with thermal and cleaning of cards, so. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you subscribing, man. Take care, everybody.